I might.
What up, people? What's going on? You got your boy Richie Rich in the building on this Sunday. What's going on with you, Mr. Drees?
Not much, man. Just checking out your little introduction you got there. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. It's all right. You know what I'm saying?
I see you got some new things going on in your videos too.
Oh man.
I see you with the trees and the thing on the inside of the letters.
Yeah. I was just messing around with the editor and seeing what I could do. I could do all kind of shit with it, but I really want to do some type of movie, where everybody just use like their cell phone and just record the shit and just send it to me and let me put it together. You know what I'm saying? And however it turned out, But
Right.
it's hard to get Negroes together to do anything.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you.
Here with it.
Jay Level, what's going on? Jay Level in the building. What's up with you, my brother? Hope everything well with you, man. So how your weekend going, man? Y'all got a storm coming out your way, man. Y'all ain't scared? I see Mr. 504, Coasty in the building. What you gonna do with this
It ain't that
hurricane
I'm
coming
scared,
through there, man?
It's just, I can't do nothing but get on the bus and leave. You know what I'm saying? I had one person call me earlier talking about it's gonna be all right. I was like, you never been here. You know what I'm saying? It might be all right for you in Florida. You know what I'm saying? But last time I heard it's gonna be all right, don't go nowhere. I ended up swimming out this bitch. So I ain't listening to that. So pretty much after this show, I might figure out what I'm gonna do. They already gave me off Monday, Tuesday, so wherever I go, it's gonna be me, my bag, and probably, my drum machine. I'm riding out for 2 days. Might see if I go to Black Baton Rouge or something right quick. Shoot.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have knew I tell you this though, if I would have knew I'd have had Monday, Tuesday off, like if they just said that I did, that hey, you might end up getting for Monday, Tuesday off. Man, I'd be in Mexico right now.
So you
As
be in
far away
Sasua
from the
right now,
storm
huh?
I could be. No, I don't know about Sasua. You know what I'm saying? That's where the hurricane coming from. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta make Sasua great again, man.
That's over with. Shout out to those New York niggas. That's over with.
Hey man, y'all get y'all t-shirt, man. Black Travelers Matter, man. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all get y'all t-shirts, man. I got the link in the description, man. Y'all want to cop the t-shirt, man. You know what I'm saying? But I've been through a hurricane too myself, man. I was in Hugo back in the days, man. That shit. I mean, we was probably like maybe about 15 miles out on the inland. And that shit was still bad. We was in a hotel and that shit busted windows out of shit, man. And we had to go to the lobby and that shit was flooding out. It was water up to you like I guess not all the way to your knee, but that shit was up there. And man, it's a fucked up feeling, man. I never go through one of them again. Damn that shit.
Right.
So anyhow, man, so I guess y'all did some celebrating down there in the French Quarters today, huh?
Well, I didn't get to see it. Once again, the data phone, I gotta go. They tell me I got to, then all of a sudden, it say, "Oh, you've used all your data." So I can't even look at YouTube on this bitch. I can't upload WhatsApp, nothing right now. At least till I my next cycle or whatever. But I was gonna go down there, but when I heard this morning about mandatory evacuation, I was like, you know what? I'll leave it alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll stay from now, you know.
Well,
But I'm
I'm
pretty
glad
sure they
they
all celebrate.
I'm glad they letting y'all, telling y'all earlier to evacuate, man, cause man, they did y'all dirty when that the other hurricane came through. Katrina, boy, and they tricked everybody with that one, man. And y'all,
Man,
man,
they
the
ain't do
only highway
everybody
y'all
dirty.
got to
Just a
really
lot
come
of
out of,
people.
what all highways y'all got that
Huh?
leave out of New Orleans?
I-10 and
That's pretty much it, ain't it?
uh, pretty much. That's just on this side of the river. This side of the river is an island, bro. You know, you go this way, you got water. That way, that way, that way, you get water. So this side of Orleans is an island, but the other side of Orleans is pretty much, it's connected to the rest of the state. You know what I'm saying? But it's small highways, so that's gonna be backed up traffic for who knows how long. You have people run out of gas, people wrecking because they rushing.
All right.
But I tell the midway out the city.
Yeah,
But
man. So yeah, man, my damn
yeah,
sorry
they
ass
didn't do us
Falcons.
dirty. Just motherfuckers
Go ahead.
say that people didn't do us dirty. We just well, they just so used to not going nowhere when they see a hurricane coming. They just won't think they was going to be able to go outside, put their feet in the water. Nah, they went out there and look, water was coming through the doors, coming through the windows. You know, motherfucker was drowning in the attic, all kind of shit like that. You know, but I mean, I can swim, so I ain't really tripping. You know what I'm saying?
You want to address this one, man?
Shut up. No, I don't know what he's saying.
He said, "What are y'all doing for the Cashapp handouts?" I tell you, man, niggas. Oh, hey, I'm trying to get away from that word, man. And that's what they'll do, man. They'll drive you to saying words like that. You know, we ain't looking for handouts, man. We just said if you read, if you'd like to donate, donate. We ain't saying, hey, we need help. You know, that's for a handout. We saying if you like the show, donate. That's all we saying. You don't have to donate, and you don't have to be in the room. So, hey, YouTube is a part-time job for me, brother. Trust me, it's a job. So that's why
Right.
we got that up there. If you don't want to donate, that's fine. But I ain't holding you hostage to watch the channel either. But anyhow, shout out to you, Brian Bourne. Greetings from Japan. He said, "What's good, players?" Shout out to 504, man. Salute to
Uh,
the panel. Buy your boy player.
by you.
How do
Well,
you?
I guess to by you. I guess to address Yo Yayo, you know, I have a travel channel as well. Well, it's mostly dedicated to travel, 90%. So the people who donate to my channel, I try to do something uh with that donation, yet keep it under the umbrella of travel, no matter what it is, whether it's to, facilitate travel itself or to buy accessories as to when I travel. Like some of y'all donations went to my drum machine where I'm gonna be making my voiceover music and stuff like that. It's all everything that comes to me. I do something with it to give it back to y'all. You know, whether it be a little bit of something, little something to buy a ticket to go on that next trip, to go to a place that many of y'all haven't been. You know what I'm saying? And the first places y'all haven't been that you might want to go check out, I do suggest Mexicali as well as Tier One.
Right. I mean, me, the same thing. I mean, it costs to be on StreamYard. I don't got the free StreamYard no more. That's $25 a month. Um, super fast internet. I use all my money towards trips as well, towards trips and different equipment and stuff like that. Um, I mean, the shit costs. I mean, just like any other thing. That's like saying, why the hell I'm paying my cable bill? Why the hell am I watching this? Why am I paying for this TV to cut on and shit? Man, I had to talk with my one of my little cousins today, and he's what you call special needs. You know, I had to explain to him it ain't shit free in life. You know, so I don't know if he's my special needs subscriber or watcher. Maybe we gotta explain shit to this brother. But anyhow, man, shout out
Right.
to Passport Action, man. What's going on with you? I see you in the building. Andy, shout out to Andy Morris. He said, "What up, Rich? Ain't nothing but the rent up, man. Nothing but the rent, man. Just trying to pay the rent, man. That's it, man. Hopefully I get back to work 2 more weeks, man. I'm today I end up walking. I walked a mile today, so I feel my body feel good. Now I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get back to the real money. You know what I mean? So that's about it, man. Shout out to K Mac for the
Right.
cash app donation, man. Always support the channel. Appreciate that, K Mac. Good talking with your your co-worker today. Appreciate you putting me on the line, man. And you know the brother had COVID himself. He was in the hospital for 2 months with COVID. This brother said he was in a coma for like I think 2 weeks, and he was on a respirator for about 2 weeks, I believe. And he stayed in that motherfucking hospital a whole another month. Messing with that COVID, man. COVID something serious, you know. But anyhow, man, what them Saints do today, man? I see y'all doing y'all thing, man. I ain't get to watch the game though, bro.
No, man, that ain't me. You know, that's them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they won the game, they put it off. You know, but Tom Brady got too many weapons around him to think he gonna come out next week and have that same type of performance. You know, it's you know the New Orleans team is a lot more jail, a lot more well put together. Did a lot more time together than Tom Brady has with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. You know, but get you know by the time the Saints go to Tampa Bay, it's gonna be a completely different game. You know, so I mean, it was like if Tampa Bay won or lost, you know, it wouldn't matter. I just didn't expect them to lose by as many points as they did. It was supposed to have been 41-23, but you know they called that last touchdown back. They stopped them at the one or whatever. You know, I wasn't expecting the Saints to put up damn near 40. I thought it would be a little bit closer, but hopefully they can keep it going because they're gonna have to. Because by the time they get back to Tampa Bay, it'll be a different story.
But that was a big win, man. That's a
You know,
divisional win. I mean, you know, they
yeah.
hyped Tampa Bay up, you know. But I figured Tampa Bay,
Hmm.
they just, it's something about them, man. They had their few good years back in the days, but they always been pretty much a mediocre team, man. So you just got to show me. You can't just say, "Oh, we got this on paper." You know what I mean? But
Right.
but you know, with
I
Tom
mean, they
Brady,
go
man, you can't never count that dude out. So we'll see. We'll see by mid-season what they doing.
right because they was up like 10. It was up like
Who
10, and
Tampa
I was
was?
like, nah, Saints was, and I was like, oh shit, you know. And then they try to go down and they kick the field goal. I was like, man, you can't keep on kicking field goals against no Brady. You know, ain't no
Oh,
telling what that motherfucker might do. You got to score touchdowns against Brady. You got to get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no. We just gonna run the clock out, fucking with Brady. Nah, you gotta stump on their neck. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you can really, you know, get to a point to where you ain't got no problems with whatever he do. Whatever he do, it won't matter. You know. But they pulled it off. You know. I just hate when they have a win. Saints that have a win like this, that's a big win, and then go next week and go lose to like Cleveland or some shit. That's the only thing about the Saints. They have a big win and then follow it up with a bullshit loss. You know,
Man, the fact Matt Ryan had 300 and over 50 yards passing, and them
no, he
motherfuckers
didn't.
still lose. I don't get that shit, man. Like that dude,
I get it.
he just be padding his
Look,
stats, man. Them motherfuckers ain't trying to win, man. They just trying to get paid. I'm so sick of that fucking
man,
Matt
look.
Ryan, man.
It ain't Matt Ryan's fault. Matt Ryan spread that ball around the field. Steven Ridley and Julio Jones. I'm about to call him man Juan Dolio. Julio Jones. They accounted for 310 yards of that passing offense, which meant he had a whole another 150 spread around the other people. So offensively, you cannot put it on Matt Ryan. Now, if they ain't put the ball in the end zone, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know,
man. He
now
just a lot of
Matt,
play calling too, though, man. Play calling
yeah,
sucks, man. Them motherfuckers, man. And they went and got this fucking internet kicker. Know where the fuck they find him at? He out here missing field goals and shit. I'm like, man, we had Matt Bryant for a long time, man. That motherfucker didn't miss no field goals, man. Not like that, man. I mean, it's just with the Falcons, man. They don't know if they wanna play good offense or play good defense, man. And me personally, man, if if I'm the head coach, I'm building my defense first, man. Now I go get me a young quarterback that can run and pass. Just build the fuck out of that defense. And the offensive line, if you look at their offensive line, they probably got the smallest fucking line in the league. How you gonna run the ball when motherfuckers on defense bigger than your offensive line? Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit's so crazy, man. And then you got all the Falcon fans that's, I mean, we salute, we root for our team every year, man, but you get tired of the same old shit over and over and over. Motherfucking Matt Ryan throwing for 300 yards, Julio getting 150 yards a game. It's almost like they playing for themselves, man. Like they playing for stats so they can get contracts and deals. But man, you gotta play this shit to win, bro. If you got a great offensive line, you can have any old running back there. And you can have I ain't gonna say any old wide receiver, but you can have mediocre wide receivers, man. I said they should trade fucking Matt Ryan and Julio, man. I mean, I love Julio now, but I'm sick and tired of Matt Ryan just staring this motherfucker down and just throwing to one person the whole fucking game, man. I'm sick of it, man. But shout out to Cam Newton, man. I'm glad he won his first game.
of course, man. I mean, it was about time they didn't lose to Miami for a change. You know, but that's normally when they play Miami in Miami. But if we giving shout outs to Cam Newton, I also got to give a shout out to Dwayne Haskins because I did not see that shit coming, bro. I do not know how that should happen, but Cam Newton did his thing as expected. You know what I'm saying? I really, really hope to see him. You know, they saying that it's Buffalo's year, which it can be, but it all depends on what's going on with number one in New England. You know, so you know, the AFC East is in between New England and Buffalo. Off top.
Man,
Ain't no
shout out
doubt
to
about that.
Mad Cow, man. Shout out to Mad Cow, man. I'm over here drinking on them super greens you told me about, bro. Shout out to that man right there, man. That helped me behind the scenes, man. My diabetes and shit gave me some great advice, man. Shout out to him, man. It's a brother that reversed his. But yeah, you said Haskins started at quarterback.
Yeah,
Okay, so they
yeah,
they said Alex Smith down there.
yeah.
That was cool.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Them boys were down 17 nothing at halftime. Them boys come back and won by 10.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. You know, when the brother at quarterback and you got a white guy behind you, boy, you better win some game. You know, maybe that'll
Right,
make him step his game up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna look for
right.
something wrong so they can bench his ass. You know how that shit go, Dre.
Hmm. Yeah, man. Let me give a shout out to Mr. International. I was about to come join your show today, but you know what I'm saying? I figured I'd just sit back and watch, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
You
yeah.
know, I don't have WhatsApp to talk to you directly. But for the most part, I was about to join on the show, man, but the shit kinda went, kinda left in my opinion. So I said, I probably just had to catch you on the next one. I subscribed. I thought I subscribed already, but I go ahead on and you know, catch you on the next one, player. Shout out to Mr. International once again.
Right. Shout out to
So
Mr. International, man. That man did a 39 hour live, man. He trying to shut YouTube down and shit. I don't know what he doing. Shout out to Andy Morris, man. Good night. Appreciate you, brother. I know I'll catch you later on. Player. But yeah, I want to roll the clip, man. Let's go talk about some other things, man. I'm gonna roll the clip and let y'all watch this right here. I know a lot of y'all seen it. Basically, man, it was a dad and his daughter, and they pulled up to. I'm assuming that was his baby mama house or a relative or somebody he knew, and they had a pit bull. And I'm gonna let y'all watch the rest. I know most of y'all probably seen it, but I'm gonna roll the tape. Hey, get out there, too. I just want to show that dog. I just want to show that. Oh. I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah. The bigger dog is. Oh, we can get through that gate. Go. Stop lying, Nana. Hold up. No. You can't get out right there. No. Lord have mercy. Get your ass in this motherfucking house. Stop lying, Nana. Hold up. No. You can't get out right there. No. Lord have mercy. Get your ass in this motherfucking house.
I guess he forgot he had kids, you know what I'm saying? You
What's
know.
your thoughts on that, bro?
I mean I personally I'm gonna hop on the car too, but I ain't just gonna leave the baby up there. But if that was the baby mama, you know, the dog knew that kid, so the dog probably wouldn't have, she probably just scared of the dog, so but uh baby daddy, you know, that might be the situation, but dude looking bad because he left the child there. Now, if that was a grown woman, yeah, I'd have did the same shit. Save your motherfucking self. But my child, you know, I'm gonna put my child up on put my child on top of the car. And, the dog take the leg, he take the leg. You know what I'm saying? But that bitch bite my child, man. That dog dying. Fuck all that. But I ain't gonna just leave my child there. I'm gonna put the child on top of the car and then hop on top of the car myself. But if that's like just grown ass woman. She ain't got enough common sense to hop on the car. I can't. Chances are I can't pick her up like I can my child. But at the end of the day, do look bad. You know what I'm saying? Look real bad as a matter of fact.
Man, he looked like the worst dad of the fucking year, man. I mean, 'cause I had an incident myself. I guess it was about 4 or 5 months ago, man. And I was taking my son through the neighborhood, and he was on some skates. I had a damn dog just like that, same color and everything, man. Motherfucker broke through the fence, man, and ran at us, man. I looked around, see if I had a stick or something I could pick up. Stick was too far away, bro. So I slid my son behind me, man, and I just did like that to the dog.
Yeah,
Thank God he stopped, boy. He stopped. But he kept on. Man, that shit was scary as fuck, man. I ain't gonna lie,
yeah,
man. That shit was scary as fuck, dude. I was like, man, my son was pulling me like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, I didn't know he was that damn strong until that day.
right,
He was scared of a motherfucker, and I was too. But one thing I learned about dogs, man, they smell your ass. They know when you scared. You know, so
right,
man, if you do run, you got to make sure you got a good escape route, or you gonna jump on a car or something. Cause if you run, them motherfuckers, they more likely to bite your ass. You know what I'm saying? So
hmm,
I was able to stand my ground on his ass. Yeah, if that dog would have been me on my son, I definitely would have killed that motherfucker. It probably would have shot the
yeah,
owner too. That motherfucker would have mauled down my son, man. And then like the next week in Atlanta, they had a child that got mauled down by a pit bull, man. I mean, to be honest, I can't stand them fucking dogs, man. I know a lot of people like them, and some people say it ain't the dog, it's the owner and shit. But I'm like, man, them dogs, they like naturally when they bite somebody, they just lock in. They hold, and they rip. They do that naturally. It's no other type of dog
hmm,
that really does that naturally. Maybe what you call it? Not a Doberman Pinscher, but damn, what's the name of the dogs? Cops be having
German Shepherd.
German Shepherd. Those are the only two dogs that I could think of. And when they lock on, they hold on and they don't fucking let go. You know what I mean? They
Right,
don't let go, man.
shit.
So
Fuck. They had a white boy stay around the corner from here. White boy got wolves. I like, man, them ain't no motherfucker. Them bitches got gray hair mixed in with the white, their face white, their eyes blue and gray and shit. I like, man, them ain't no fucking dogs. This man got wolves around this bitch. You breaking in a nigga house, you ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? But you know, these white fool run up the street with wolves, Doberman pinchers, all kind of dogs. I went by my friend the other night, and I was live by her house. She got Cujo brother up in that bitch. You know, and all he do walk up on you and do you like this here. Next thing you know, you got a whole bunch of slob coming down your fucking down your side. All right, look, come over there. You gotta put that dog up. Can't have that shit slobbing all over me. That motherfucker run up on my leg and he just touched my leg with his nose. Man, there's shit going all the way to my sock. I'm like, man, you gotta get your dog, some Vicks vapor rub or something. You know, I mean, how the fuck, dog just shit just nasty, man. Certain dogs I don't like. You know, like I don't want to really have like for my house if I was to have a night dog. And I don't want to have necessarily like a great a pit bull, and at the same time, I don't want none of them little bitty ass Shih Tzus and poodles and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, cause the pit bulls and Doberman pictures get you put in jail. You know, and your dog get killed if he do something to somebody. I just want one that if somebody at my backyard, all I just need them to do is bark. You know, I can get up, get my shit. You know, and either find out where you at and do what I gotta do then, or something like that. I don't need, I don't need to have my dog on the news. dog mauls a man, bites hole in his ass, all kind of shit like that. I don't need that going on. But the dogs something else, and if you ain't really training those dogs, especially dogs like that, they gonna be natural. They naturally gonna be just wild like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
right, definitely gotta put a dog up on the cuff.
niggas be having like 2 or 3 pit bulls in an apartment and shit, man. I was like, y'all motherfuckers, man. Like, I mean, it costs to have them dogs too, man. Them dogs eat a lot of food, man. Like, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
shit, I don't even know
Yeah,
what a bag of dog food costs now, but I just imagine
well,
$30 for a big ass bag, you know.
yeah, and some of them out, and the sad part about houses, especially dogs in the house, like in that video you just saw, the dog probably eating better than the damn people in the house.
Dog probably got high blood pressure too. They probably
Huh,
feeding them all kind of left.
shit.
I'm saying?
But right where they wolves in the back, man, them dogs eating dog food, and he'll throw a little veal in there. I'm like, ain't this a bitch? This nigga got these dogs eating gourmet around these bitches. I mean, I guess that's why them bitches so happy. And all them just is swole up. Like them bitches mixed with something else other than wolf. Like they mixed with a dome picture, like all their shoulders going to their front legs, all that big, like they about
Right.
to transform or something. But you know, but for the
Yeah.
most part, man, I just need a dog that's gonna wake me up. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I, get my shit and I could get to a nice little area where I can hang. Or better yet, have me some good surveillance. Cause I'm probably gonna probably at the beginning of the year, if it's still available, I'm probably gonna move outside the French Quarter so I could be closer to work. And I definitely gonna, and that's something I'm definitely gonna need. I'm definitely gonna need the creep cam. You know what I'm saying? Cause they got hoes walking, pros walking. Everybody and the other kind of motherfucker. It's a quiet side, but at the same time, certain shit can pop off on those streets where in a lot of clubs and stuff like that. Besides, when all these hurricanes and shit roll through, the French Quarter don't flood. Like talking about it. That's the
Right.
only place outside of where I stay at currently right now. I'm in Jackson, which is pretty much 5 miles away from Canal Street. You know, um, out here it don't flood that much. But only thing up in the city, they got those water boiling. Uh, uh, they got certain little advisories like every now and again you got to boil your water before you use it and shit like that. Yeah, that's the only problem. But I'm just trying to find another spot that don't flood. Because because if I get an apartment, it's always a first floor apartment. But this is my first time actually like getting like a house. Yeah, it's connected to another house, but you know, sure house setting. You know,
All
you
right.
know, on the outskirts of the French Quarter.
All right. Moving on to next clip on the road for y'all. This one happened in Georgia, man, Clayton County, man. I'm pretty sure y'all seen this one already. But let's check it out, man, and share our thoughts on this.
Hey, get the fuck up off him! Get the fuck up off him! Hey, you cocksucking pig, get the fuck up off him! Yeah, I got him, I got him, I got him. He didn't bite your damn hand.
Hurry up. Somebody die. Somebody die.
Hey, get the fuck up off of him, man.
Sorry, don't leave him. Back up. Back up.
Back up my ass, you see that? Back up my ass, you see that shit?
Can't get him a handcuff.
Nah, get the fuck up off him.
Get a handcuff on this hand over here. Get a handcuff on that hand.
This man bleeding and y'all won't even let him fucking breathe. Y'all niggas fucked now. Y'all niggas fucked. He didn't fucking bite you. He did not fucking bite you. Shut that shit up. Y'all niggas right here, man. That's why we don't like fucking cops. This is exactly why we don't like fucking cops. Y'all got blood on y'all hands. This nigga came and they wonder why we don't like something. And you wonder why we say fuck you.
Hurry up, y'all. Hurry up. Fucking ambulance, y'all.
Fuck the cops, man. Fuck you. Go sit in your damn car. Fuck you. Y'all did it, bro. Y'all did it. It's alright. I got it on camera, man. I got it on camera. I got it on camera. Don't worry. Fuck.
Hey, sir, back up.
Back up. I'm back.
Back up. Back up before you end up in jail. Come on. Hey,
back up.
keep
End up
it
in
moving.
hell.
Man, it's just like it seemed like every other week, man. It's a new video, man. It's shit just non-fucking stop, bro. But anyhow, what's your thoughts on that, Dream, man?
I'm
Do you
tired of
think
seeing.
do you think the bystanders make it worse?
Yes. Oh, let us go. That's how Philanders Castile got shot. Bitch is overacting. This bitch looking at her phone, she filming it, but she screaming at the phone. So if you go watch her motherfucking POV from her phone, it's even worse. And a majority of those women be acting. Let's be honest, a lot of them be acting. Then you got the black dude that's over there in the background talking about why we say fuck you. That's why you gonna fuck around and get arrested too. You know what I'm saying? If y'all stop half this motherfucking acting and just comply, we don't go through none of this. You know, you want to sit up there and all this over, and my thing is, if anybody should have went to jail or been threatened to go to jail outside of the person who went, should have been that bitch with that pink bag on her head, cause she
Damn.
right there in the middle of it, and she just made it all bad from the jump. Now granted, let that motherfucker would have got killed. That motherfucker would have been on there on TV with that bag on her fucking head. All this emotion and all this supposed to be crying, but ain't that damn tear coming out of her. These women don't give a shit. They just making shit. Whatever she doing right now with it, she doing it for views. You know what I'm saying? She doing it for views. All that motherfucking howling, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of motherfuckers get shot. Go back and watch the Castile video again. The woman that was sitting in there, if she don't start talking all the shit she talking and making all the sudden actions, having all the sudden actions, saying things all of a sudden, how she do, maybe that man don't even get shot.
Yeah, just like that movie. Um, damn, what was the name of the movie? The black version of Bonnie and Clyde. Whatever it was. But anyhow, the fucking woman. Most of the time, you get pulled over, you with a damn woman. They the ones get the you don't have to do this. Yeah. They try to do all the damn talking. You know what I'm saying? Pissing the cop
Right.
off
But the
more and
reason
more,
they
and the dude.
the reason but the reason why they do that is because they know the cop won't shoot them. You know,
Right.
so
But
they're
see,
gonna
these cops,
continue to let them
they on top of the guy
go ahead.
trying to get them together. You yelling, you got 2 or 3 people yelling, fuck you, cop, fuck you, pig. Now you gotta look up and you trying to hurry up and get this motherfucker and they pissing you off. And yeah, man, I think people should comply, man. Just I mean, if it's a warrant you got, if it's whatever, man, just comply, man. And you know, you can beat charges, man, but you can't get your life back, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All that ass whooping he took, he may even get a check because of the times we're going through. He may get paid, but he definitely was resisting. I mean, even after they cuffed him, he's resisting and everything. But a lot of stuff could be avoided, man. That dude looked like he was on drugs, man. Straight up. Where he was acting after they had him and
Yeah,
shit.
you got to be on drugs if you got on a tank top, shorts that come above your knees, and flip flops on. Yeah, you on something, especially in 2020. You know, I got a partner right now, the one always be trying to borrow money. He wear penny loafers with no pennies on them, and his jeans be above his ankle. I like, bruh. He like, bruh, I ain't doing nothing. I said, yeah, nothing but crack. Like, man, go on about your business. That's a crack man outfit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was definitely on something. But you know, I'ma say it like this: having the black women around in a time like this, it make the situation much worse, bro. It does. You know what I'm saying? They're just there for added drama. They're not there to de-escalate any situation. That's just not them. You know, just because they don't get arrested, just because they don't get apprehended, even it emboldens them to continue to be the assholes that they are. You know, especially in these situations.
Oh
You know,
shit. I hope
if you go
Felicia ain't
watch
on here
any
to
fight,
get you.
that's fine. If you go
But
look
yeah,
at Tell Felicia, if you go look at just about any fight they have on YouTube to Facebook to Instagram to especially what is that bullshit where they just have black people like fools on World
World
Star.
Star.
Who do you hear? Yeah, who do you hear pushing up the bullshit even further? You hear black pushing up bull even further.
Colors.
Get that bitch. Get that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Colors.
Yeah,
You know, I
colors.
won't say that word. You know, colors,
Negroes.
Afri- Africans. You know what I'm
Ninjas.
saying? Negroes. You know, ninjas. Uh, Africans. You know, but
Right.
that's like it. I mean, it's just a given. You know, that's who the violent factor is in the black community. Period. Now, if there was no woman there, and it was just a dude there, and hey, look, and the cops was like, hey, look, you down bad, you know, take your charge, come on, go to jail. Probably wouldn't have been all that. Man, probably been gone, or they'd have probably did what they had to do, gave him his ticket, and they'd have probably went on about their way. But the majority of them, man, they be pushing up that bullshit, and all it does is, you know, it might provoke the police to shoot you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jamil Edwards, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. So what's the solution, man? We should move to another country, man. You know, I want to roll another tape for y'all, man. I want to show y'all what 19 black people dead. They bought some property in rural Georgia. So I'm gonna roll that tape. Y'all check that out. I know some of y'all probably seen that, but let's discuss that for a minute. Y'all got any good questions? Go ahead and post them. We'll try to get to some of the questions also. Shout out to Mr. Dump Your Boyfriend 305, Uncle Dre's cousin Rick. What's going on with you, man? All right, let me roll this last clip.
What's going on there?
We are the buying power. If we can just teach each other to circulate our dollars within the community, we will solve our own problems. We are literally the answer to our own problems, but we have to change our thinking and come together. My name is Renee Walters, and I am the president of the Freedom Georgia Initiative. I have a Black husband, I have a Black son. Every time he would leave out for work or just to go to the store or anything, I would have a sense of anxiety just from watching everything that we've been going through lately with the pandemic and watching our Black men being murdered on national television in front of everybody. It kind of just all shook us by storm. It's now time for us to get our friends and family together and build for ourselves. That's the only way we'll be safe. That's the only way that this will work. We have to start bringing each other together. Well, we are looking to get amenities on the land. We want to have a place where you can have weddings, a nice retreat. We'll have tiny homes. We really just want you to come and hang out and feel safe. You don't have to worry about the Karens of the world and anything like that. You just come and have fun. We'll have a sportsman area with fishing, hunting, shooting range, ATV trails. We really just want to build a tight-knit community for our people to just come and breathe together. I know they have a bad stigma that, Black people can't come together, but just like how Black Wall Street, their dollars circulated around 11 times before it left the community. And that's just something we want to bring back. We want to encourage businesses to come, and we want to circulate our dollar within the community before it leaves out to someone else. We want to make everybody in our areas wealthy. Well, every time we go to the land and in the actual cities, like we haven't received any backlash. Everyone is really nice and welcoming. It's the internet trolls, the negativity in the world, like, you guys are gonna fail. Isn't this segregation? This is not what Martin Luther King stood for. And it's not us segregating ourselves. It's just we're building where we can come and be safe. Like, Chinatown has these areas. You go up and down Buford Highway, you can't even read some of the signs because it's not in our language, and nobody has a problem. And why is it that when we want to build, we're considered racist or we're segregating ourselves? Why can't we have our own safe haven? Every community has them. Everyone is welcome in freedom, but it is basically based on seeing Black people flourish, and that's all we want. Because every time we try to, somebody tried to burn it down, or we got some type of backlash, and I'm just tired of that. It's time for us to build our own.
Yo, so I know everybody in the chat seen it. So what's y'all thoughts on that? What you think about that plan, Drees? Think they setting up for failure or what?
I'm not gonna say they setting up for failure. I'm gonna say what they have thought about was actually a good thought, and not only did they not keep thinking about it, they actually worked on it. They bought 96 acres for a safe place for Blacks. All right, cool. Question number one: how many more acres you gonna buy? Because it's a lot more of y'all. I'm pretty sure it's a lot more of us who are thinking the way they think. You know what I'm saying? No, we not. I don't really see it as a way to segregate because to be quite honest with you, desegregation was the biggest fuck up that we had, on our behalf in the last 400 years. Because when we were desegregated, we had our own school, we had our own areas. It's just that when we started getting real lucrative with our Black Wall Streets, with our Selling North Carolinas, with our Little Rock Arkansas, they started to implement certain things, and it just got to the point to where they just started buying it like out in Oklahoma. So it made us not as dependent as we were on ourselves, but dependent in the people who destroyed us. But as far as the whole destroying thing is concerned, the leader said, no cameras. All right, that's cool. But with this supposed to be in a safe place, how much longer will it be safe when you won't have no carriers, but you will have Marcus, Jarquavius and them? What's gonna happen when they go to acting up? You know what I'm saying? And then yes, they've enacted their plan and they started working things like that. But when you look at the land, you're not seeing houses, you're not seeing driveways, you're seeing dirt roads, tents and shit. They might well they must be setting up a safe place for Africans. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go look at Africa, that's how a lot of this shit is. Dirt roads, tent, hut, trees. That's all you see out there. Dirt road, tent, hut, trees. So, my thing is, at the end of the day, how much more buying are they looking to do? Is there a way that more groups can get into it to, more groups that look forward to buying into it? Because I would actually be interested in trying to do something in it because you know, we need to rebuild it. And it's not like, Trump. So, since we claim Trump, well, since y'all claim Trump is so racist, it ain't like he gonna help us. So, shout out to them for helping themselves.
Right. Shout out to Armando, man. He said the fact that they acting and not talking is dope and gets respect. Wishing them the best. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And we gotta learn from our past too, man. Just like you said, they burnt down Black Wall Street, man. And blacks had built their own little town and everything, had their own banks, grocery stores, and everything. So sometimes when you put all your eggs in one basket, the government will come along and try to take that shit from you. I mean, they can quadruple the taxes on the land. They can do all kind of shit. They could decide they want to build a highway through there, or, just different things. So it's a great idea. It's a good idea, and I definitely, like you said, I wouldn't mind like visiting the town and spending some dollars down there. If they have some things set up where you can do some camping and hunting and do some little stuff with your family, like for a weekend, I wouldn't mind taking my boys down there. I talked to my youngest son about camping the other day. I bought him a tent and everything, and so we're gonna try to do some camping outside one night. And but yeah, man, I think it's a great thing, man. I'm just a little worried about the opposition, man. What would they try to do if this thing got too big? Like, if let's say they bought some more land, another 100 acres or whatever. Somebody start a forest fire, with somebody, what I mean? Just different things you got to really worry about, because that's a power move, man. That's
Right.
major.
Right. Right. Well, the thing is, they would have to really work on doing infrastructure. First thing you have to start with is security. Then after you get your security and everything secure, that's when you start with your money side of it. That's when you start with the banks and stuff like that. Then you just move on up from there. You know what I'm saying? So you got order, you bring some stores in, you got people to protect the stores now, and everything should move up from there. It's all about the ops. It's all about those I'm pretty sure not too far. in those woods of Georgia, they got some white boys back there. Some good old rednecks. You know, some that wear the white sheets. And they looking at that, and they probably gonna be mad because they just sitting back there in the old broke down ass, house. You know what I'm saying? When it rain outside, it rain in their house. But that's about the only thing you have to worry about. But you're right. You know, we might be getting our own little piece of land, but it's still on the plantation.
Oh,
So
most
that's
definitely. And that's
you
what I
know,
don't like
so
about America. You don't never totally own land. Like you go to DR, you go to these other countries, when you buy a property, you pretty much own it. That's what I don't like about America, man, because
right,
people get caught up like that, man. Especially when people inherit that land and then your kid may not have the money to pay the taxes. I mean, imagine what the taxes is on 96 acres, man. I mean, you know. So
right.
I just hope it
So
works
obviously,
out.
before they start hiking the taxes up on that piece of land, they get more people to jump in. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, the thing was kind of like skipping, so I didn't hear exactly where they are in Georgia. So
Oh,
wherever they are, I hope they get some more people to join into it.
so
I
my,
mean, I
my
saw the
internet is
article. I didn't read
there
all
is
of the
buffing
article. Yeah, yeah.
because I can't see
You
it
know what
on
I'm
my
saying? They
end.
saying in the chat.
Yeah, I seen them saying that, but
Right,
then I'm looking at it on my phone. Okay. Yeah, I see it freezing up. Oh, okay. All right. I'll try to fix that, man, see what's going on. Um, but yeah, I think it's a great thing, man. I hope they money long enough to develop the land and get the stuff going, man. If they got hopefully they got a lake somewhere on that land, or maybe they can make a lake out there and fill it up with fish. That's another thing people could do: go fishing, perhaps horseback riding, just all that country shit. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And that's definitely somewhere I would take my kids to. I definitely would go if they set everything up right. Support the movement, man. But it'll be
right,
good to put a hotel down there, joint too. Everybody don't want to stay outside.
right.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't got no problem with it. My problem is, you know, my only problem staying outside these damn mosquitoes. We got mosquitoes down here look like helicopters. So,
Damn.
once I get my grease and my vapor rub mix going, it's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to D Hick. He says it's a good concept as long as it doesn't turn into the People's Temple in Jonestown. Well, it might not be People's Temple in Jonestown where they was killing in the name of quote unquote religion. But if Marquavis and them go to acting a fool, it can be the Temple of Doom. You know what I'm saying? And say, bro, I'm 32 and didn't think I wouldn't make it to 23. We lifed past Tupac. Uh,
Live past too far.
well, yeah. I need him to write that. You know what I'm saying? I
Right,
don't
right.
want to have to guess it if I got to read it. You know what I'm saying? I will sting you right now, DYB, but I'm gonna leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? I love you, DYB. I love you, DYB.
Hey,
You know what I'm
DYB, we
saying?
talked about that, man.
I will.
Tupac, man, he was a great person, but we need you to be better than Pop, man. Pop ain't here no more with us, man. Shit. So I can't, hey,
Pac,
I don't want you to be like Pop, man. I want you to live to be an old man.
yeah, Pac call himself want to be gangster and not a gangster. So I don't know what you were doing with that there. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a gangster. You can't be a you cannot not be a gangster and then want to hang with gangsters. Just ain't gonna work out in your favor. Just not.
Right, man.
You
Rest
know.
in peace, Pop, man. I gotta do a special on Pop one day, man. You know what I'm saying, Pop? That man was a legend, boy. Man, they don't make them like they used to, man. But anyhow, man. So we about to wrap this thing up, man. But last on the itinerary, man, I want to talk about, are the travelers getting more immature by the week or by the plane load? Let's talk about these travelers,
No,
man. What's going on, Drees, man? Tell us, break it down, man.
actually, you know, all the things that we could possibly be talking about right now, as for international travelers, it's not Tijuana, it's not in Brazil, it's not in Medellin, it's not in Thailand. It's on that damn north coast of DR up there. Now, what's going on with them Negroes up there? All these cats won't hoop and holler and fight. You won't be a square out here in the States, but you won't go to DR and throw money up in there. You know, I don't know what's up with that. You won't leave from out here in the States. You wouldn't, doing all that huffing and puffing to people because they would come see you. And then you go overseas and talk tough to folk. And it don't make no sense. We supposed to be vibing together right now. You know, that was a live that happened today. I wanted to join a panel, but there had people on that panel that was beefing. What they were beefing over, probably some lady, you know, a little girl. I don't sure. I'm not sure. I'm not well versed on the story. Nor am I trying to get in on the story. So, because if I was to ask about the story, they didn't got so messy to the point where Dreams was asking about what happened. I don't have no time for that. So, to that brother in the channel, I was gonna come and join you, man. I had just subscribed today. You know what I'm saying? I was looking to come fuck with you because I knew you're a cat that like going to Colombia. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna come and pick your brain about Colombia, but you know, they went reckless. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead on and stay out of that. You know. But you know, I don't know what's going on. It seems like every week now, you know, it's like just going and enjoying paradise ain't enough now. You gotta you gotta bring bring Brooklyn over there. You gotta bring Cabrini Green over there. You gotta bring the projects over there now. So to those places, as much as I would like to go and check them out, I won't be checking out. I'm going in a whole nother direction, going into a whole in the whole other new countries, countries that I haven't spent enough time in yet. But you know, if y'all won't stay ignorant, y'all stay ignorant. When I see y'all go get two fingers, and I'm gonna roll out. But hang around with you, I don't think that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it seems like every time I go on YouTube now and like different channels and different people pages, it's people beefing and doing this and that, and I'm like, man, that ain't what this shit's supposed to be about, man. Like, I get it, man. If you
Yeah,
don't got nothing to talk about, you don't got no content, you don't have nothing to come up with, I get it. But at the same time, man, this shit is becoming like a Jerry Springer show, man. Like, we're making
right.
ourselves look terrible, man. We're making ourselves look terrible with this shit, man. We gotta stop
Exactly.
all this internet shit. Cause at the end of the day, when cats see each other, man, 9 out of 10 they gonna dap each other up. They ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So why do it on the internet if you're not gonna do it in person? You know what I'm saying? But if you call yourself a traveler, man, you trying to get away from arguing with motherfuckers and fighting. That's the whole purpose of releasing yourself to a positive environment. But every time I turn on YouTube, man, it's some bullshit, man. We need to grow up, man. For real, man. We need to grow up.
Yeah,
We need to grow up here and abroad.
right. Now I will say this. I gotta give a shout out to ED and Co. The brother laid there purchasing some property, about to open up a little restaurant. So whenever that restaurant opens up, all y'all that go to the North Coast, y'all go and support that brother, cause that's a brother from here in the States. He trying to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? And supposedly when he bought the spot, somebody else got mad. You know, cause they had plans on buying the spot. My thing is, if um if I'm selling this phone and out of the discussion with Richie to sell his phone, that I'm selling this phone, Richie might want to buy the phone. But if Fred Moore Jr. won't buy the phone, whoever come with the money first, get the motherfucking phone. You know, all Richard could do is say shit. All I could do is wait for another one. Now, but since Fred Moore done come bought the phone, Richard is on online mad talking about, you know, Dream give me the idea I could buy his phone. Somebody else, he done sold the phone to somebody else. You know, now we all up here talking talking all crazy online on WhatsApp. We gonna lock ass and all this other shit, and this shit's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's not lock ass, people. You know what I'm saying? If I got a problem with you, hopefully when you see me, we can iron out the problem. You know, because 9 times out of 10, whatever the problem is online, a majority of that issue we having online is for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? But for the sake of entertainment, for the sake of just us being travelers, we don't need that shit at all. Some of y'all might be getting your numbers up with the controversy, but we don't need that shit. You don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely, man. I agree 100%, man. But I don't know what to say, man. This shit just, man, it's just getting stupid, man. Just make us look ignorant, man. Seriously, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously,
You
man.
know,
Think
like
about it, man. Think about what you're doing, man. Because you can't, once you put it on the internet, you can't never take it off. You can't never, when somebody hit your channel, they first impression of you, uh, I mean, they first time watching you is what they gonna think about you, man. So, that's why I try to keep my channel a little clean. And I'm not perfect either, but at the same time, man, it's getting ridiculous out here, bro. Like, but anyhow, man, I ain't gonna preach to y'all all night, man. Drees, you still doing your late night show tonight, right?
oh no, my internet starting to act a little good, but I'm guessing it's calm before the storm. They done started mandatory evacuation in another parish, and I'm just waiting to see what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna rest, get on the drum machine and chill for a little bit. You know, I might come back on about an hour and a half, depending on what the weather's like. Cause I'm gonna get on here and all of a sudden it's got me looking like a robot and shit. You know, cyborg when I'm talking and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, maybe an hour and a half, something like that. You know, once I go through my travel shit, see what they got to talk about out there. But you know, fellas, let's not lock ass. That's the moral of the story. Let's not lock ass. Let's be gentlemen and fist bump, shake hands, give dap, show love, shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But all that going back and forth and you know, uh well, I ain't gonna say that because next thing you know, he'd be talking about I'm talking shit about him, trying to start shit with me, and I ain't trying to do it, you know. Um, but I don't know what I know what y'all need to do. Y'all need to give the North Coast a rest. That's all. It's too many of y'all. It's too concentrated up there with y'all right now. Get the North
Yeah,
Coast a rest. That's
yeah,
all
I'm
you got to
gonna
do.
agree with you on that shit now, man.
Get it. I've been saying this shit for 2 years. Give the North Sasua a rest. I did a whole show on it called "Hey, Let Sasua Breathe." It's all they got to do. You know what I'm saying? And I did another live. I think it's Drees live, like number 50 or something. No, yeah, Drees speaks number 50. That's called "Don't Give a Mammo." And the thing I was saying is that a majority of these people are just waiting on y'all to have the turnouts and some of the fallouts that y'all are having, just so they could say, okay, these niggas don't need to be here. Or in this case, like the white man said, those big blacks don't need to be here. You know, that's what they're doing. They're just waiting to do they're just waiting for y'all to do yourselves in, bro. I was part of a party, man, on the beach. 3,000 people, man. It was 3,000, a mix of Dominicans, Haitians, and stolen Africans. With nobody out there sizing each other up. With nobody out there about that life. You know, Cabrini Green wasn't fucking with Dade Broward. You know, none of that foolishness was going on. No Atlanta nigga was mad with the New York and all that. No, wasn't none of that. We was all out there having fun, man, enjoying ourselves. You know, letting having dance parties in the yacht. We ain't had none of that problem. Nah, and there wasn't no lockdown or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Black
You
travelers
know,
matters, man. Now y'all gonna end up starting the campaign with we're gonna have to be praying for the travelers, man. Everybody wanna fight each other, kill each other, and do all the other stuff, man. But anyhow, man, public service announcement. Shout out to Mr. International. Said this on his channel, man. Guys, Colombia's supposed to be opening up soon. Just be aware, man, if you use a Tinder and those apps, you're dealing with those females. I gotta realize Colombia been on lockdown for a long time, so a lot of these girls gonna be very hungry, very thirsty. So be careful on that Tinder, man. They say 40% of the girls on there trying to set brothers up. So just be aware of that. And the girls on the street, and just take care of yourself, man. All that overnight shit, don't do it. Go ahead, Dre. What you gotta say, bro?
first off, it's not 40%. It's 70%. Something else I've been saying for years. Leave that fucking overnight, total la noche. Leave total la noche. And what is the other shit? Uh, Contento hora, happy hour. Leave happy hour and la noche the fuck alone. Your 30 minutes, hour, go on about your business. Better off, what you need to do is you need to get with a friend like mine, like Vane, you know what I'm saying? So that way you know for sure you getting your service, you getting your money, you know. Now, other than that, something else I've been saying, for those of y'all that have been to Colombia previously, that got a rapport out there, that know a couple people, that know a couple of people out there in that area. Just stick with the motherfuckers you've been dealing with. Don't go out there and get nobody new. I'm talking with this white boy on Facebook on a travel group. He telling me I was paranoid. 3 days up there, I went to sleep and I woke up with nothing. I said, well, that's what you get for not being paranoid. That's what you get with your sane ass. You know what I'm saying? 3 days later, he tell me I'm paranoid for not trying to deal with nobody new. He done got robbed. They up there trying to have threesomes and all this. I'm like, man, now ain't the time for that. No tola noche, no new peoples, no happy hours. Go out there, have fun, bring your black ass home, be safe. That's all I got to say.
All right, peace to the chat, man. Appreciate everybody coming in the room, joining us. Painting abroad, shout out to him. It's not the North Coast, it's the Sur. And I agree with you on that. They probably gonna spread it to
Wait,
for the platter in a minute,
wait a
though.
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute,
He's saying it's
wait a
not the
minute.
whole North Coast.
Where's the where?
He's saying it ain't the whole North Coast, it's just one little town. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, man,
Okay, okay. Telling you, man. Just don't go up there. Don't go past Santiago. You know.
New York King say he like threesomes, man. He ain't stopping that shit.
All right, just do threesomes with two bros. You know already. That's all you got to do.
Right. Shit. Yeah,
But
everybody hit that like button, man. Get the likes up, man. Help your boy out. And
and make sure y'all cheek proof your rooms, man. You know what I'm saying? Put all your shit on the same side of the other room as your safe. So that way, when you have people come in there, you can have them go to that other side of the room, drop off all your shit over there. So you ain't got no reason to come over here. You know what I'm saying? Because they had
right,
a
and go pick up y'all t-shirt, man. The link is in the chat, man. Link in the chat, man. Go pick you up a t-shirt, man. Go buy one of your partners one, man. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all a discount, man. This discount right here. Hook up. Just put in hook up, man. Give you $5 off. Look at that. Hey, don't never say Rich ain't gave you nothing, man. I gave you the hookup. You know what I mean? But anyhow, man, get out of here, man. I put Dree's link in earlier. Make sure y'all check him out. I think he's gonna go on probably about an hour.
yeah, maybe. I'm just waiting to see what they're gonna say, bro. Other than that, I'm gonna get into the watching these Cowboys sell out. I mean, play the Rams. So
Okay.
I'll make my mind up once I put something together to talk about.